addition to the van are these electric bikes. The funny thing about this is that putting in 10-speed type bikes was actually a little bit easier when I was prototyping this, because you would take the front wheel off those bikes and lay the front fork down and put it in a fork lock. You can't do that with these electric bikes. Even though they're definitely smaller and more convenient, they're a little bit more difficult to put in here. I'm going to have to build something to make it happen. And there's definitely putting them in one way makes them fit much easier than the other. So what I've done is I've taken this piece of cardboard, and I know that when I put this bike in, I want this pedal to be in the up position, because then it'll clear the boxes that are next to it. And on the other side, we need the pedal in the rear position to give us as much room as possible. Plus, this drawer slide is longer than necessary. And because of that, I want to have these bikes furthest to the back door so that I can use the storage inside that's in the front of drawer slide. So I made this cardboard template, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a sheet of plywood about that size, bolt it to the side of the drawer slide so I can slide the bikes in, and then do the same to the other side. Right now I just bungee corded them in. Of course, that's not going to work for long, because when we go up and down the bumpy roads of some of those state parks and national parks, I don't want these things bumping around like crazy. I like the van being as quiet as possible, and I sure don't want to hear the cargo bouncing around. The only thing that makes noise is the oven grate, and I want to keep it that way. So what you're about to see me make is a frame to store these bikes in. And it's extremely important that these bikes are easy to get in and out, because the easier they are to get to, the more likely we are to use them. Alright, so the idea is that this would fit in here like that. And I would slide the bike in and it would hold the bike up. So I think I'll take the bikes down and temporarily screw this in and see how it works. And we'll drop one bike up there. Like that, because I want that wheel sticking over a little bit, so I had a little space right here for storage. That's why I got to build this frame, so that it only goes in one way, or make some notes for myself so I don't get frustrated when I'm trying to put these up. That actually fits in there so much better just like that, and I don't need this whole cutout here. I just need that cutout. Have that up at the top. Now I've got to see if the other bike will fit in with this down at the bottom on the other side. Here we go. Bring you guys over here so you can see my craziness. Isn't it fun to watch other people struggle with things? Figure things out. It's the reason I watch YouTube videos. Watch other people figure things out so I don't have to. Oh man, that fits great. Let's see if that actually works. and it will, but kind of gets caught on the screen, and it's right, well, it'll clear that, but it is really close. So it's actually best if I move this bike closer to this one so the screen isn't a pain. Because I don't want to damage the screen. And then it's pretty good. It's not that big of a problem. That slides in really nice. And we just open this up. Put that around there. And it just touches. And that's just leaning up against the other one. After a lot of fiddling around and trying things different ways, I think this is the way it's going to go. I'm not going to put one of those platforms in this side. There's no reason to do it. It would actually get in the way and make it a little more difficult to get the bikes in and out. And this one right here is definitely good enough. And it provides more flexibility for putting some storage or putting some things in here, like putting the seats in, which we're always taking these seats off just because it's easier to maneuver, and real easy storage right there. This keeps it out of the way so that it will clear the screen without any problems, because I really don't want to damage the screen and have to replace the screen. So I think that's the way it's going to work. If you take a look on this side, see right here, I put my little piece of tape. I don't need this hole. I just need this little cutout right here, and I'm going to make this a little bit taller just in case there's any bounce when we're driving along, and then maybe put something in here so that this will stay in this position while we're driving. That way it's locked into position, because that makes it strong. So let's see how that works. All right, what I've done here is I'm going to put a block of wood onto this platform to make it more stable. So I'm going to glue and screw that block of wood onto this piece. Countersunk enough to make those heads disappear. Ta-da! Oh, that was really bad. That's okay. All right, so the way this is going to go is it's going to sit right there. It's going to be screwed into the side of the drawer slide, and then from the bottom I'll put 2 screws in to hold it tight. That way there won't be any wiggle and it won't break away from the drawer slide. It'll be nice and strong. So this will go like that. Kickstand up. Locks in there like that. I like it. And then this one goes in here like this. I can even leave the kickstand up for that. This goes around here like that and just clips right onto, let's see, clips onto that. There we go. And that's all there is to it. That goes like that. And then, let's see if this goes all the way in. And screen out, and the door closes. Ta-da! All right, that's awesome. This goes up there. All the way out. All right. So, I think it was successful. It's not done yet. I will round the edges on this piece. I will edge band it. I will seal it, and I will polyurethane it so that it matches the drawer slide. But that solves the problem of being able to put these bikes in and out quickly and easily so that it's not a chore to use them in the future. So hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll see me on the next one. Hey, while you're here, if you made it to the end of this video, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell, and that way you'll know when I come out with more videos. Thanks again.